Hey Pheasant Lane fam, I hope you're doing well. My name's Robert and this is Pheasant Lane Farm. So behind me you can see the new 2022 Diamond C Fmax 207 that Dad and I ordered last June and picked it up early November. Currently it's hooked to the old Super No Booty Super Duty. Yes, I brought that truck home. My daughter was 5 and first thing she said is, I like it, but why'd you buy a truck without a butt? So it is currently known as the Super No Booty. On the trailer today, this is about the 5th time we've used that trailer, and it hasn't been used since early December. And the reason I know that, the temp tag expired on 12/22, and I just went and bought new license plates yesterday. But on the trailer today, just got back from Dad's place, the Kubota L3901, the Everything Attachments Wicked 55 grapple, and then the standard stock Kubota bucket. Dad's got a couple Hereford steers out at his place, and we wanted to see how well the grapple would work at cleaning out steer pens as opposed to using a bucket. I actually have a bigger bucket than that. And you know what? It was nice. Didn't even have to get the bucket off the trailer today. We don't let our steer pens get nasty. Like, I wouldn't say. They're not standing in knee-deep crap like some people do. We like to keep our animals clean, healthy, and happy. So they weren't bad, but it was time to go do it with that tractor. And I will say that the grapple is the cat's meow. So, also on a side note, right there are two. I want you to keep track how much you think this costs. 2 4x4s, each 10 foot long. So 2 4x4x10s, treated, and then on top is an untreated piece of 2x6, which is 8 feet long. How much did that cost at my local Lowe's today? 3, 2, 1, $76. Can you believe that? Yes, I'm sure you can, sadly enough. Everything, prices are going crazy. These Diamond C's are not excluded from that. So let's get into this video, kind of the story how we got this trailer. I didn't want to buy this trailer. I mean, I wanted to, but this trailer wasn't even on the radar. The end of June last year, Amber and I bought a 65 foot round pen for Kiddo and her horses. Dad and I were on the way to get that using the 14-foot dump trailer. The guy I was buying the round pen from called and says, hey, we're farmers, we're having some issues, I can't meet you right now. I said, no problem. So I told Dad, I was like, well, we got a little bit of time to kill. We went and got lunch, and we swung by the Diamond C dealer. I deal with Pine View Trailers in Greenwich, Ohio. And I was having issues with my onboard battery charger for the dump trailer. So those guys checked it out, gave me a new one, we were good to go. Right before we were getting ready to leave, they said, hey, we know when you bought the dump trailer, you guys had mentioned you were interested in a flatbed gooseneck. And I said, yeah. I said, I would love to have one right now. I said, it's not in the cards. I got hurt. I feel like I'm always bringing this up, but it makes sense to the story. I got hurt October of 2020, was in really rough shape at work. Because of my injuries, I can't go back to my job anymore. I haven't been back to work yet. It's 16 months. I'm trying to find a job. But I knew my paychecks were going to run out at the end of 21. So they're like, hey, the only reason we mentioned it is July 1st, there's going to be a 17% price increase. I said, okay, we can't say for sure, but we believe there's quite a few, or more, I should say, not quite a few. There's more price increases down the line. And they said, with prices going up and steel going up, which I know, a good friend of mine is Robert Zucker from Zuck's Welding. And he was telling me the difference in a year of what he's paying for his raw metals. Things are just crazy. So I said, all right, it's something to think about. So Dad and I left there, went down, got the round pen. On the way home, he said, it'd be nice to have a gooseneck flatbed. And I go, I know, Dad. Since 1995, we've been using an 18-foot Steiger bumper pole with a 2-foot beaver tail to haul farm tractors from my dad's place to my grandpa's commercial property about 20 miles away. And, we use it to haul lumber and hay and a bunch of other things. It's got fenders. It's a pain in the butt. You can't load things with a forklift. But, for the last 10, 15 years, my dad and I have been talking about buying a new gooseneck flatbed. And I really wanted this trailer, but it wasn't in the cards. Now, I could have pulled money out of our savings. You guys know my wife, Amber, crazy chicken lady. She probably would have kicked my butt. We spent a lot of money last year just because of my injuries and what happened to me. I'm not going to let that affect our dreams. So we had some money set back. We built that barn, paid cash for that, the concrete. I couldn't spend any more money last year. So I like paying cash for things. Now, granted, you can't for everything, but it just wasn't in the cards, and I had accepted that. So we get home, he helps me unload the round pen. That was that. And keep in mind that the dealer said you have about 6 days to place an order before July 1st, or you're getting hit with a couple price increases. I said, all right. So like 2 days later, my dad calls me and he goes, hey, I was on Diamond C's website. I go, all right. He goes, we're going to go order this trailer or not? I go, what are you talking about, Dad? Like, I can't swing a new trailer right now. Like, we paid cash for the dump trailer, and you know, I can't swing it. When you just not sure where your next paychecks are going to keep coming from. I'm still in that situation now. It's a little, you know, uneasy feeling. And he goes, you know, I've been thinking about it. My dad's been retired for a while. He goes, I got some buddies I could haul some hay for. Give me something to do. He goes, I'll go halves with you. And that kind of changed everything. So I thought, So I talked to Amber about it, and my wife is very frugal. She's very good with money. And she goes, you know what? If we're going to do it, you better do it now. And, you know, it's better than paying whatever, who knows down the road what things are going to be. And I said, all right. So, which ended up being, you know, quite a bit. And Dad says, hey, I'll take care of the trailer. You just pay me every month what half of the payment would be. We'll call it even. Don't worry about it. So I pay the tags and the maintenance on the trailer. He does everything else, and I just throw him some money every month. You know, so it's worked out pretty well. We got a pretty good deal going on. So that is how we got this trailer. Dad got some options he wanted. I got online, found the options I wanted. The next day, 2 days later, we drove down and put some money down on this trailer. So this is an Fmax 207 32 foot. A lot of people I know are going to give me crap right now, or at least they're thinking it. Why would you buy a 32 foot trailer with only a 15,500 pound GVRW? By the time you take the weight out of this trailer weighs, I can't remember off the top of my head. I just got the plates on it yesterday. The temp tags expired. Just round numbers, because I can't remember off the top of my head. 10,000 pound payload on a 32 foot trailer. Well, right there is one of the reasons. I took the tractor and I parked it in the driveway and I marked it. The old trailer, if I would put the tractor with the loader on and the everything attachments, Extreme 60 rotary cutter I have, brush hog, you couldn't get the ramps up on the old trailer. You could do it, but it was a little hard. So if I take the tractor, it's usually never going anywhere by itself. It has once, this video here, and I'm sure people driving past me are like, why the hell's that guy got a big trailer with a one tractor on it? But if you had the loader, a bucket, say I'd have the disc on there and then the rotary cutter hooked on the back, you're going to need that 32 foot. Another reason is that when I bought this trailer, Dad and I was really hoping to get back into selling the IBC totes. IBC tanks, you know, I'll put a picture in here what I'm talking about. I used to buy those. Now I could get 16 of them on a load on the old trailer, and I was hoping I could get 32 on this. We use them for our firewood cages, for you name it. Before I got hurt, we had an LLC. I was selling them, and it was great. Well, now I can't sell them. You can't make any money on the side when you're kind of the situation I am right now. So it is what it is. Hopefully someday I can get back into selling that stuff. But I can fit, we never go buy more than 200 bales of hay at a time. That trailer can handle that. And why am I going to put wear and tear on 4 more tires if I don't need to? At one point we thought about buying the 8K axles. The dealer kind of turned us away from them for a number of reasons. And another reason is with a 15.5 GVRW and the weight of my truck, I'm underneath a CDL. I'm not going to get started in that debate. I was in law enforcement. I understand how the CDL requirements work. I'm here in Ohio. They don't seem to be as strict as some other states, but I wanted to stay under that 26,001 pound. So that's a lot of reasons. And just if you guys don't know, if you can have my truck hooked to say a trailer with two 12K thousand, 12K axles, you can be completely empty and you can still get a ticket for being overweight without a CDL. So they go off the tags of the trucks now. It used to be they went off the weight. My family's been in trucking business for a long time, so a lot of just complicated things I wish they would change, but you can't fight the government all the time. So that's that. This trailer so far has worked out fantastic for what we ordered and what we wanted. So speaking of that, let's go over the options that Dad and I ordered on this trailer. Again, 2022 Diamond C Fmax 207. The GVRW is 15,500 pounds. So this is what comes standard on this trailer. 14-inch engineered I-beam low profile, 2 7K axles with electric brakes. We ordered the 5-foot dovetail with max ramps. Does come stock with the whole front toolbox with a gas shock assisted lid. 2 12,000-pound drop leg jacks come standard. Retractable front steps, retractable. And a sway control pipe. Now, anything on Diamond C, at least when we ordered this trailer, anything over 30 foot automatically comes with their sway tube. So there's actually a large steel tube welded on the bottom of the trailer, and it keeps it from torquing. A lot of other companies call it a torque tube, and you have to pay extra. Anything over 30 foot comes standard with Diamond C. So the upgrades that we made, I upgraded this to the 14 ply tires. We added the winch mounting plate up top with the receiver tube. We were going to put a winch on this trailer. I think it's just kind of something you need to have on this size of trailer. Perfect timing. I think Amber's checking the mail. I already got it. Something I really wanted was the driver's side toolbox. So we got a 14-inch by 14-inch by 42-inch underslung toolbox. Something I really wanted. Something Dad and I both wanted were extra marker lights. Me being in law enforcement before and trucking, and I feel like the marker lights on this trailer just weren't quite sufficient. I understand it's covered with the red and white tape, but a little for the price, the marker lights just seemed like a nice addition. We went with the torsion axles. The only trailer we've ever had before with torsion axles is actually back here, the 6x12 little enclosed trailer. Full width locking chain rack is something Dad wanted. As you can see, we have chains and straps. I'm not going to argue with people on Facebook or YouTube why I use chains in some places and straps in others. That's just the way it goes. But the full width locking chain rack was a very nice addition. It does take up about a foot of your available space on the trailer. And also, if you have the winch in the tube, you can't get the chain rack open. That's something to think about. ST235/80 R16 14 ply tires. The bolt-on floodlights, that's something Dad really pushed for. At the time it was $310. I know they're a lot more expensive now, but at 2,700 lumens, they are bright, and I'm glad we went with that. What else is there? Trailer is metallic gray. At the time, says MSRP. Hey baby, how's work? Alrighty. We gotta go have dinner with the in-laws, so I need to wrap this up. At the time we ordered this trailer, which I know it's not now, it's just price increases. We locked this in before a bunch of price increases. MSRP was $12,370 before the options. And out the door, after tax, after the raw material surcharge, which they're putting on everything right now, after my tax, after our filing fee, we were right at $14,000 on this trailer. I don't know what it is now. Call your local dealer. I'm not going to tell you what MSRP is on it because I don't want to get into another issue with Diamond C. No hard feelings with Diamond C. I think they build one of the best trailers out there. My experience in trailers, like I said, my grandpa started hauling steel like in 1949, I believe, 1948. Opened a business. He's been selling flatbed semi-trailers. So, you know, he started selling flatbed steel trailers, flatbed aluminum trailers, then he got into vans, tankers, you name it. He bought and sold trailers, new, used, it didn't matter. My mom and dad, when they were married, were actually a Mort's dealer. And Mort's builds a nice trailer. I'm not going to bash them. They had some issues a long time ago with their paint adhesion and their priming process. And last I heard, you couldn't even order a gooseneck through them because I heard they're going through kind of a redesign phase. I don't know if that's true. That's what someone had told me. And it makes sense because you couldn't order one. So this trailer, one last thing I'll say is when right after we put a down payment on this trailer to lock in the price, I was on Facebook and some other social media and seeing guys complaining that the Diamond C quality had gone downhill. And that really started to bother me. You know, I really wasn't in the financial situation to purchase this trailer. And then my dad was like, hey, did you see that some of these guys are having major issues with Diamond C? Welds were horrible, some wiring issues, some electrical issues. And I will say that I have to eat my words on that. I was just worried about those issues, and I did a video stating that maybe ordering this trailer was a bad idea. But I will say, I have crawled underneath that trailer. Yes, the guy with 1.5 arms was crawling underneath that trailer. I looked at every weld I could find. We've had absolutely zero light issues with this trailer, and it has been fantastic. The build quality is bar none. I think, and I can honestly say this right now, Diamond C makes the best trailer out there. And I know I've looked at a bunch of other ones. I did over a year of research before I bought our dump trailer. To this date, I've never found a bad weld on the dump trailer. So I would like to think that Diamond C knew I was getting this trailer and I was going to put a hard review on it. Realistically, they have no idea who I am. So that's that. They didn't know who I ordered it through or my order number or any of that stuff. Because, well, I'm sure they just don't know. So that's that. If they couldn't find the MSRP on it, I'm sure they don't know that it was made for me. So I'm very happy with that. So Diamond C, thank you for making a fantastic product. I understand that you guys do what you have to do. The whole purpose of owning a business is to make money. I'm not going to get into if they're priced higher than they should be, because honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I went to a custom shop and said, make me this trailer, who knows how much it would be. Labor's expensive right now. Materials are expensive right now. But all I can say is I am super glad that we bought this trailer. I have had zero regrets on it. I will say there's one little issue that just came to mind. They have the new clamps to hold the ramps down, and I'll get some footage of that put in right here. They have a rubber handle on them. When I picked the trailer up, one of the rubber handles must have blown off in transport. So come on, Diamond C, send me a couple more of those rubber handles. I'm just joking. It's not a big deal, but this trailer is fantastic. The only issue I could see is if you had a winch mounted on a 2-inch receiver tube and you have a chain rack, when the winch is in the tube on the neck, you will not be able to open the chain rack. That's the only thing I've found so far. But, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I think the temperature is dropping. My feet are freezing. So, as always, everybody, thanks for watching. God bless. And most importantly, make smart decisions. We've used this trailer about 5 or 6 times, and I'm sure glad we bought it when we did. Take care, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to dinner.